This week, it's trees and keys. Also, there's no trees.
This episode of Scam School brought to you by Domain.com.
Welcome to the show that knows why 6 is afraid of 7. It's because 7 stabbed Gary in the gut and left him to die in the desert. We don't talk about Gary. Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. Hello, beautiful people. I'm Brushwood, and this week we are back with a challenge to break your mind. Are you an architect? Do you have what it takes to create a house of keys? I bet not. I'll bet you a beer. Yeah. All right, guys, we are here with Ryan and Matt, and I got a bunch of stuff you would find at a bar, including a bunch of random corks and a fistful of keys. Now, in this case, I went out to the garage and I got a bunch of bump keys from Scam Stuff. If you're curious, you can click on a link below. But you can take keys off of your own keychain. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna set up a challenge for you guys, all right? Balance this cork as tall as you can using up to 7 keys. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and set the baseline right here. I'm an engineering wizard, and that's 7 keys and a cork, all right? So however tall that is, that's the one to beat, all right? You get unlimited chances, but you have to build a structure. Whoever does it the tallest between all of us wins all the beers in America. Fair enough?
Yes.
Fair.
All right, get started, gentlemen.
Do we get to use anything else other than the keys?
You know what? I'm not gonna forbid you from using anything else, but I'm gonna say you don't need anything else. I'm gonna go only using up to 7 keys and a cork.
See, the holes are a little too small to get them in there. You have a different key. Ah.
Oh, look at this. We got crazy diamond design.
Oh, I see the problem here.
This is great. I'm gonna tell you this much. I did not expect you to figure this out so fast. You've already conquered the first half of it because there's 2 main types of door keys. There's Schlage and then there's Quickset. The Quickset kind have too small of a hole for this to work, but the Schlage has one that you're able to hook that in there. So you guys are already building structures. So the Quicksets aren't useless, obviously, because you can stick them through, but definitely the Schlages are the more valuable.
I was gonna do one of the balance things, but I don't have a good base.
This is where it gets all Genji, or what's the game?
Jenga?
Jenga.
I like the river in China.
Genji.
It's all Yangtze. It's all Yahtzee. Ooh, that's good. That's good. So that's 6.
You can borrow some more of the good keys. I'm gonna see if I can do something with the ones that have the smaller holes.
See, you guys are perfect for Scam School. You're thinking outside the box. Now remember, your success is measured by the top of the cork, so the cork has to balance on there too.
Son of a...
And I will say in advance that you don't need to stab the cork and like hold it up high. Like, look how high it is balanced.
That's what I was going for.
I know. Let's assume that you did that. I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure I can still beat that. I think Ryan's about to make his official attempt. We're gonna have it. Okay, all right, let's measure Ryan's. You're just under a finger below the glass,
Yeah,
right?
there you go,
So
there
we'll
you go.
remember
All
that.
right.
Pretty sure I can go higher than the glass.
Really?
Yep. So I'm gonna turn your keys over.
Yes.
Since Matt has figured out that the Schlage is the superior key.
Ooh, can you make a square without it sliding down to the bottom of the other key?
Oh yeah.
I feel like mine was like very sturdy, but could have been higher. You know?
You went for stability.
I wanted to last ages.
You're like, yeah, I made the pyramids of Giza,
Yeah.
sucker. Oh shoot, how many is that?
That's 5. I went and got something backwards, but I've got...
You know what, I'm gonna drop one more hint.
Okay.
I'm gonna beat you guys, and I honestly don't even think I'm gonna use all 7 keys.
Holy cow.
Well, that's good.
That's 4, that's 6. But even a 7th one, I would still only end up with the cork that high.
Up.
Oh, and it's gonna tip.
See, this is the heartbreaking part. You get all the way here.
No!
Your empires crumble, Matt.
You are
I'm
unstable.
standing back.
The original thought was to go more bridge, but then you need stability on the outside.
I'll even let you stab the cork if that'll make you feel better.
Yeah, I can't get them balanced off to that side. Oh, maybe I can go. There's something here. There is something right here. I have no idea how many that is. We'll try this way to balance it. It's so close.
All right, are you calling it?
I'm calling it.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna spare you the heartache by saying
you.
that you're missing a piece of the puzzle. You are so close. I'm not even gonna charge you a drink. But here, let's toast me. We'll take a
Yes,
break and I'll
yes.
teach you
All
my
right, there
secret
we go.
method.
Teach us the
Yes.
secret.
Boom.
Learn me.
All right,
There we go. So like everything else, Martin Gardner thought of this first. And I was going through some old books, and it was originally with like ancient house keys or whatever, but I was like, I think you can adapt that to modern house keys, but you had to get creative on some of the methods. I threw out a couple of red herrings. I threw out the fact that I've had quickset keys in there, but you guys figured that the Schlage keys were more important. You also were onto something with the zigzag pattern. You never would have made it for 2 reasons. First of all, I said 7 keys. I honestly don't think I could balance all 7. I've only been able to do it with 5, but the 5 was taller than anything you guys did. But again, you think 7, so you gotta use all 7. So you kept making your ladder too high, but here's the important part. Your base was flawed from the beginning. You need to hang the key off the edge and then start that way. And what you're gonna do is you have the edge off, and then you're gonna zigzag the way you did, and you're gonna go pivoting, flip-flopping on the teeth. I don't know if that makes sense. You're gonna do 1 teeth on each side. So those teeth are this way, this one's this way. Now we're gonna go back the other way. The other thing that's tricky is some of these are what are called SC1 keys, others are SC4. The SC4 is a lot longer than the SC1. So whatever it is, you wanna make it consistent so that it keeps going the same length. Already, this is 5. So at this point, we have defeated Ryan, right? And then now let's keep going.
Does that help if you push them further in?
Yeah, so you want to work your way in. Oh my gosh.
7?
That's 7. This is huge. This is the moment.
This is it. We're gonna beat your record right here.
All right, new personal best. Let go. Oh! Should we see if we can go for 9? We got 1 more Schlage, and then we can finish it off with a quick set. How high do you think this can go before it just becomes impossible?
That sounds like a viewer challenge.
Oh my God! Get out of town!
about balance.
Look at that! Dude, that was awesome! Right there, boom! Oh, I broke the glass! Yes! Yes! Punk rock match! Remember, in a challenge like this, you hold all the cards, you have all the power. It's up to you to let them twist and squirm and ultimately fail. Speaking of which, if you want to know what those bump keys are actually for, why don't you check out our most popular episode of Scam School ever? The bump key episode where you can break into locks. And of course, those are available at scamstuff.com. And we should be best friends at twitter.com/schwood.
Don't forget to join us next week because we'll be learning how having sex with spiders will give you spider bites. The answer is more complicated and you would think also I'm a robot.
Die. Just murder them. Eat their souls. Caress their bones. Have sex with their corpses. Halloween. It's Halloween.
Punk rock magic.
Son of a